Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome. Come on in, come on in. Um, yeah, so we are here. We are here, and so glad that you guys are here with us. Let me see. Let's go ahead and do a roll call. Dragon here, nice and early. Hey, Dragon, how are you? How are you? Um, Thank you for being here so early. Mina is here. Hey, Mina. How are you? Tell Mike we hope he's feeling better. Tahir, Bahi, what's going on? It looked like we have an issue with our new stream, but I guess we'll figure it out later. I could have put the wrong key in, I guess. I don't know. But because clearly I had the wrong link, right? We'll figure that out later. Holly Grace, what's going on? What's going on? Plotter, guess who's back again? Who is back again, Plotter? Is that you? Hip Act, hey, how are you? Come in, come in. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night. Jamie, hello. Come on in, come on in. Scooch over, everybody. Let's get comfortable. Birgit, hey, how you doing? How are you? How are you? Joan M, hello. Come on in, come on in. Let's see, who else? Who else do we have in here? Murph, my brother. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome. Where's the thing? I can't even find it. Sorry, guys, I lost my place. How was your birthday weekend been? It was good. I had a good birthday week. It started out a little hectic, but it's okay. It was good. And tomorrow I go back to work. So, but I did enjoy having my time off and getting some things done. And it was good. It was good. So let's see who else. Uh, okay. All right, Murph. Wendy, hello. How are you? Hello. Welcome. Not by. Nightbot. That's my nephew. Tahir's son. That's my nephew. He's keeping us all in line with all the um, extra, what is it, reminders of what you can participate with and what we have going on. So, hope everybody is doing all right. Oh, Helena G. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Get your ass in here. Yeah, we've been working all day today, but it's all good. Trisha, hello. How are you, Trisha? Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Um, Anybody that I have not gotten yet, anyone that I have not said hello to, doing roll call right now. Um, I think I've officially fried my brain. Fried my brain today. Yeah, Helena. Which part was the part that fried it? um, let's see. Anybody else that we did not say hello to? All right. So, it's a couple announcements. Had a little bit of good news. Looks like we have a little technical difficulties, but I'm going to make the announcement anyway because I want you guys to know what's going on. And if you want to, you can go over and support. Please make sure you like the video and you're on your way in, my fine folk. Yes, Platter. Thank you. Lisa, hello. How are you? How are you? Um, Courtney is a genius. Yep, that is that what fried your brain? Because I mean that would definitely fried mine. Um, let's see. What is Bridget saying? I just had to help my son with injection of his insulin pump. Okay. Have I missed anything? Nope, Bridget, haven't missed anything. We're just getting started, just doing our roll call. Lily, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming through, spending some time with us. Um, Starting to hurt my gut laugh. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That whole thing is just like, you don't know what to say about that. Let's see. Anybody that I haven't mentioned, I'm doing roll call, so I'm calling attendance to see who's here. Who is here. We haven't missed anything yet. We haven't gotten into anything yet. I'm making a couple announcements, so I'm just letting everybody get in. Hey, Sunset, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you. Holly, Grace, you're confused. I think we're all confused at this point as to what in the world they're trying to do. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so a couple announcements. We need a star. We need a star stuff. Yeah, we need a star to come. We got two stars. I don't know. Neither one of them are here today yet. So they probably be in here a little bit later. Let's not talk about Courtney. He's so boring. Yeah, he is very interesting in a way that's not so much. Mary, how are you? How are you? How are you? Wendy, did I call you already? I don't know if I said, but hey, Wendy, if I didn't call you. Anybody else that I did not say hello to that wants to be shout out, please put it in the chat so I can see you and say hello. Welcome. Scooch on in, make some room for the family. We're going to hang out for a little bit and talk about a couple of things, maybe watch a couple of videos and see what's going on around here. So, um, and yes, good morning to good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever, to both sides. So we have my side, we have Mike's side of the chat. Just be mindful of that. You might not be able to see everybody's chat depending on what side you're on. That's okay. We're not ignoring anyone. We don't have anyone blocked or removed. We're just in we're streaming from two platforms today. And I will give you the announcement about the other one in a little bit. So anyway, let's go on ahead and get into this. So Angelique, hello. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here with us. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, spending some time with us. So first announcement, I'm going over to the dark side. First announcement is that we are going to start putting some policies into place in how we assist with people, because we do want to make sure that we help people, but we also want to make sure that we're focused on the children and helping the children as well, and moving our mission forward in that way. So with that being said, as we write our policies right now and figure out how we're going to do it, because we are a channel that does like to help people, we are not going to be dropping any PayPal links for anyone other than Mike or myself at this time. And then once we finish our policies, we will be able to really solidify how we're going to be able to help others, because we are a small channel. We're not a great big organization. We are getting started. We do have a heart to help. But also we want to make sure we're helping in the best possible way. And so when we say that we want to help people, it could be ways that it does take monetary or money, but it also could be, our time that we're spending. It could be prayers, it could be information, it could be resources, it could be connections and networks. So, those are all the different ways that we can, help people. And, of course, our mission for, having something to help find these children and bring them into a safe environment, that as well is something that we want to work on. I will say this, you know, we appreciate what everyone does on this platform to help each other out. Cassandra is now in Texas because of you guys, because of what you guys have done and pulled together. And we would not have been able to do it without you. And so I am very grateful for those who we have here that have the heart to give and help. And we want to make sure that, when emergencies like this happen, that we are able to, allocate the funds in a way that are effective and beneficial. So because of that, we want to make sure that anything that you send to us is handled and sent out and given in the best possible way. We don't want to waste anyone's money. We know everyone works hard for their money, so we definitely want to make sure that we do that in a way to where no one feels like they're taken advantage of, or feels like anything you know, anything negative is happening, or anything nefarious is happening with their generous donations. So just to get a little context and information about that. So the mods have already been made aware that we are no longer dropping any PayPals except for Mike's PayPal and for myself. And so, if you feel so led to, give to Mike or give to myself, by all means you can. If not, then that's all right. And, for me, like I say all the time, my support is, I look at, other ways that you can support me is by helping me to get monetized, which is, building to where we can have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And something different has happened with my watch hours, because I've been watching my watch hours because I'm kind of interested in how many watch hours I had. And I had 2.7 thousand the other day. And then yesterday I looked and I had 2.1 thousand. So I don't know what's going on with my watch hours, and what YouTube is doing is kind of giving me pause really to what's going on. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. We are at 400 subscribers. So thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. It's awesome. That's worrisome. You better run. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So that's a little bit about what's going on with that. I do have another announcement that I'm making. So today was supposed to be the first day. I don't know if it's doing it because I'm over here with you guys. Hey, Tiny, how you doing? And if it didn't go through, we'll fix it. But wanted to let you guys know that today was the first day that we were actually streaming to Rumble. I have a Rumble account, and I set it up to stream this live to my Rumble account as well. So, we are trying to build the Rumble account over there, because actually on Rumble, you don't have to, from what I understand, you don't have to be censored on all the words that we can't see on YouTube. So I had heard that before I came over here and met Mike. And so I had started a Rumble account, but really didn't do anything with it, and started following other people on it just to get like information, stuff like that. But now I decided, just as an extra place that we can stream, and hopefully maybe at one point transfer over to Rumble, because I really don't like speaking gibberish when we're speaking about important things and important content. So, if Rumble is going to allow us to speak freely about things that are happening, then I don't see why not use Rumble. Hey, peace, love, and happiness. What's going on? How are you? It's a video we're doing. We're going to get into it in a little bit. I'm just making some announcements here. So Rumble, I do have a Rumble that we're supposed to be streaming from today. I got a message right when we went on, said it was having a little difficulty, so it could be possible I put something wrong in there. I did it myself. Tahir will have to take a look and fix it for me, because I thought I was doing something last night. And what is it? I sent Tahir and Murph this morning. I said, "Oh, this is the Rumble account. We're going to stream to the Rumble account today for the first time and see how that goes." And Tahir was like, "Your link is wrong. Let me give you your right link." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Tahir." So, like I said, he is the absolute best producer in the world, because he does really have my back and he looks out. Tahir, if you're in the chat, can you drop my Rumble link if you have it? If not, Murph will drop it when he comes back in. He also has it, and then mods, you guys can pick it up. So Yeah, just like, Mike was saying, we got plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know how Rumble gets monetized, but, we do have the PayPal in that for, anyone over there that wants to donate. But I do feel like we need to be on a platform where we can speak freely about serious topics. I don't want to be saying, sure, like, no, I'm a grown adult and we're talking about adult and serious topics. So I don't really like the gibberish. So unless I can find something else somewhere around it, it's good to have two platforms where you can, promote what you're doing. And, hopefully you guys will go and subscribe over there or follow. I think it's followers over there. Follow me on Rumble. And like I said, as soon as Tahir and Murph come back in, we can do that. So anyway, so today we have another video, and this woman has 2,500 personalities. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say about that right now. But we're going to get into that. Take a look at that. Bots and trolls and chat can make a difference. Watching hours, that might be the problem. I would hate to think I had 600, was it 6,000 bots and trolls? Is it 6,000? 600 hours of bots and trolls? That's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Tahir. There's my Rumble link. Thank you so much, Tahir. Still doing it. Thanks. This is my Rumble. So you guys can go over if you have Rumble, follow. If not, when you get some time later, you can definitely do that. If that's what you want to do. If you want to stay on YouTube, that's fine too. You know, but just giving other options because I would like to start doing something on Rumble. And of course, I have the Patreon, which we're doing videos for the Patreon as well. And the Patreon is just me kind of doing just me, normal, every day, not much. Going to the mailbox, sending out stickers, like Mike goes on his little field trips and, go to Best Buy and buy a printer. Patreon is for stuff like that. Also for when I'm, writing and stuff like that for the book, you'll also be able to get that on the Patreon as well. Behind the paywall for the second book once I upload that. So we're moving it slowly because, as you guys know, I only have so much time in my day. And so, I try to balance it between what I need to do and also, going by, stopping in with people like Maggie and, having a good time and relaxing a little bit with them. Peace, love, and happiness. Can you pin your Rumble account to your channel? Can I pin my Rumble account to my channel to here? I think I can. Can I to here? Sounds like I could. That sounds like a good idea. Base girl, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Can you drop on their side, on this side? Oh, yes, I forgot Tahir's on the other side. Tahir, they need it dropped on, I guess, on my side, right? Is it on my side? Or are you on? I don't know whose side we're on. But yeah, we'll be dropping it throughout the night, so don't worry. We'll get it out to you guys. I will when I go ahead and play this video, then I'll try to figure out how to pin it because it takes me so long to get into my videos for some reason. For me, I don't know. They just don't open way. Like I can go right into Mike's and it just opens it in my YouTube and on my phone, and mine's just like it doesn't want to work. So I don't know. Weird. Anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get in this video, see what's going on with this woman with 2,500 personalities. And then we'll come back and we come back and we discuss about it. Yes, it actually the Rumble is in my description of my channel bio, so it is in there already. It's just not on It's just not on, it's not on each one of my videos, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So let's get this started. Yes, yeah, my channel will get its hours if you have mine on your phone, Wendy. As long as the content is running from my channel, like, yeah, that should be my hours. So, I know some people said they're running my content all day and just letting, play. So that, yeah, it definitely should be, getting my hours from that. So I don't know what exactly happened, but one thing I don't like to do is play games with, these platforms. So it was kind of weird because I was like, that's interesting. But it is what it is. We'll get it together. All right. So we're gonna go ahead in this and get started. So let me get rid of this. All right. What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? I'm just saying VB here, filling in for Mike while he's over in the Philippines. We're going to get into this video. A woman with 2,500 personalities. That seems to be a lot for someone. So let's see what's going on with this.
As clever as we think we are, there's one thing that can outsmart us all: the human brain. It is as mysterious as it is mighty. Just ask Jenny Haynes. How her mind saved her life is one of the most incredible things you'll ever see. As a young girl, Jenny suffered years of unimaginable horror. To withstand it, her brain created multiple personalities. 2,500 different characters took over Jenny's body to help her cope with the pain. But that's not all. This inspirational woman and her army of strangers then went to war, fighting to bring the man responsible for the torment to justice. Jenny Haynes is a woman of many parts.
Before we get into this, let me go ahead and do the copyright because I know this is 60 minutes. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use. Purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners. Content might be gossip, rumors, exaggerated, or indirectly beside the truth. Viewers are advised to do their own research before forming their opinion. The content might be opinionated. And you guys know me. With me, it will be. So, it's all good. That's what we're here for. All right, let's keep going.
She is made up of a host of different people, all of whom call her body home. Many are children. Each has a job. Each has a role.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Symphony.
And each has a personality.
Oh, okay. Good. Pants. Thank God. Thank God for pants. Hello.
Hi, Muscles.
Hi.
The reason Jenny Haynes has many personalities is because she's needed to create a powerful psychological army to protect her.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, little Ricky.
Hi.
As a little girl, Jennifer Haynes was as cute as a button. But a child who, even as a toddler, stares hauntingly from family photos. Her life shadowed by a monster, her father, Richard Haynes.
My dad chose to inflict severe, sadistic, violent abuse that was completely unavoidable, unescapable, and life-threatening. And he chose to do this every day of my entire childhood.
Jenny Haynes survived what can only be described as torture by hiding inside her mind. From a very early age, she developed multiple personality disorder, or what's also called dissociative identity disorder. For years, her condition and indeed her story were met with deep scepticism. That changed earlier this year when Jenny Haynes and her army of personalities stood in the witness box to give evidence against her father.
The first time you meet Jenny and you sit down with her, it really takes a lot out of you because you're looking at one body but a number of different people within that body, and it was just incredible.
Sydney Detective Sergeant Paul Stamoulis met Jenny 9 years ago. He would be one of the first investigators to not only believe her story, but to understand why she needed to develop multiple personalities. The detail of what happened to her is almost beyond belief.
Yes. And it did take a toll on... Sorry, guys.
Jenny Haynes' shocking story and her determination for justice would see investigators hunt her father down. But prosecuting him was never going to be easy because all the witnesses to the crime were in the body of Jenny Haynes.
I didn't know that you're only supposed to have one personality. So I made people. I made people to deal with things that I couldn't deal with.
Multiple personality disorder, or dissociative identity disorder, DID, was once viewed with disbelief, including by the psychiatric profession. But now, it's not only considered a genuine medical condition, but an ingenious one.
By definition, the only way you get DID is to have been traumatised.
Psychiatrist Dr. George Blair West has been treating Jenny for over 20 years.
There is nothing wrong with Jenny's human mind or any other person who suffers from DID. Their mind is just coming up with an incredibly sophisticated, clever solution to a scenario that most of us could not begin to understand or relate to.
In therapy sessions,
You kind of understood what was going on inside your head, but didn't have a name for it.
Jenny's many personalities talk of the terror they faced and how they worked as a team to keep Jenny safe.
We were aware of a voice that we called J.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, chilled.
Chilled, yeah.
Chilled American voice.
Okay.
And if you hear the chilled American voice, it's
Jay.
It's Jay. He would sit there. You need to get up now. You need to leave the room now. He is coming. And if he finds you, he's going to do it again. So you need to go now.
Children who are subjected to significant traumas prior to the age of 8, they are able to split off parts of their mind in this way. And the thing that seems to push the mind to do this more than anything else is realising you have no way out, that nobody's going to come and get you, nobody's there to save you, you're on your own, And you have to come up with a solution that is entirely of your own.
So you're saving yourself.
Absolutely, and you're doing it in this incredibly sophisticated way, which is why this condition is not an illness.
From the age of 4, Jenny suffered years of sickening sexual abuse. To endure the trauma, she created personalities to cope with not just the pain of her abuse, but the smells, tastes, and sounds.
Hello.
The first personality she developed was Symphony, who to this day remains a 4-year-old girl.
Symphony did this because she loves me. That's really important. She made thousands of people to live in the world, to act, to take on things that she didn't want me to have to go through. And I think that's wonderful.
You have 2,500 people in your army.
Yes,
It is an army.
it's an army. It's a very good idea, that one. Yeah, I like that.
Many personalities are male, like 11-year-old Judas.
Judas, my name, blabbing my game.
And Muscles, a rugged and strong teenage boy.
Hello.
Hi, Muscles.
Hi.
I will meet him many times in the course of this story.
Well, in my experiences, the law's a bit of an ass. So I was, shall we say, keen to get myself a gun and shove it up his backside and blast him. But Symphony says it's too fast.
Another is an 8-year-old called Little Ricky, who despised his designated job, which was to choose the personalities who would face her father.
I hated my job. And I hated hurting people. Because I figured I was just like Dad. Because I'd have to go and tap him on the shoulder and say, "You're up." And I hated it.
This was a job that you knew was going to hurt whoever you...
This is all very interesting. Like, just listening to this it's very interesting. Like, wow. 2,500 and we've only met, what, 6? Oh my goodness. Wow. Very interesting.
Tapped on the shoulder.
Yep. I'm sending him out to suffer the worst. And then when I think it can't get any worse, it gets worse again, and I've got to send another person out to get hurt, and that's not fun. And the problem is I loved them all.
All of Jenny's thousands of personalities were created to deal with her abuse. Many very transient, others fully formed.
I don't make people to play. I've never made people to play. Every single person, even if you are a 10-minute fragment or if you are a fully formed Muscles, you have a job. You are the first person who believed me over what Dad did, so thank you for that. I've had people...
In his therapy session with Jenny, psychiatrist Dr. George Blair West calls up some of Jenny's personalities, or alters as he describes them.
You there, Symphony?
Hi, George.
Hello, Symphony.
Hello.
It's difficult to watch and hard to hear.
When Dad started to abuse the little girl, I sang. And that's where everything begins. I sang just little nursery rhymes and made her feel comfortable. And then when he'd finished, I took her away and I put her in a nice, safe place with a beanbag. and I turned her so that she was facing inward, and I replaced her.
But these personalities are as real as Jenny herself.
We have these people, internal people that talk and tell, and we have these people that provide internal therapy and support networks, because the outside world has let us down not once, but on almost every turn.
When you call alters out, you do see a physical change. You hear a different voice.
If you were doing a functional EEG, you'd see different brainwaves as well.
We should also point out some of these alters are there to take away smell. And
This is where you start to see the real sophistication of this condition. So yes, they're there to take, the alters are there to manage the distress. And part of the distress was the olfactory experience, the smell experience that Jenny would have while she was being abused.
My dad smells like burning Bakelite and the most unwashed construction worker you will ever meet. He is vile.
And so she created a series of alters that managed her senses so that she couldn't experience things like smell.
of her father.
Of her father, yes. Now, this is something that the rest of us can't do. We have no way of literally blocking out a smell experience. And not so Jenny.
Stepping deep into Jenny's world, it becomes apparent that it's the personality Little Ricky who is at the heart of her network of protectors.
Can you ask little Ricky if I can say hello to him?
Yeah. Yep.
Hello.
Hi. You haven't come to arrest me, have you?
I don't think we've spoken before.
Perhaps it's Little Ricky who articulates best how Jenny's mind works.
It's not about the outside world at all. Sure, you have to deal with assholes like him, but you're doing it to protect yourself and you're doing it for love. An MPD is an act of love. It is not an act of mental illness or playing silly games, pretending to be other people. You are protecting yourself. You are protecting your soul. And that's what I did. I protected our soul. And I had to put people into shit positions. But it's a war.
Coming up, it does take a toll. Convincing a detective
It's like something you've never seen before.
Jenny's 2,500 personalities are real.
He has told me he believes me. And he said, I don't think you're crazy at all. I just cried. God on earth. That's what Paul is. God on earth.
That's next on 60 Minutes. In 2010, Detective Sergeant Paul Stamoulis took on a case few others would. The case that would rely on the multiple personalities of Jenny Haynes.
I don't think anyone can prepare for it. It's like something you've never seen before. It's just incredible.
Jenny Haynes alleged she'd been abused by her father, Richard Haynes, ever since she was a toddler.
This is a completely different
She documented her father's repulsive crimes in an incredibly detailed statement that was shocking even to Detective Stamoulis. When you read a document like that, does the horror of what she's alleging overwhelm you?
Immensely. immensely. It is a lot of people that have read that document have been seriously affected by it.
So your team looks at this, and did anybody think, look, you know, this is all too hard?
We had a bit of drive about us, the team, so we were fortunate to have some outstanding investigators on the investigation, and we just kept on going. And it did take a toll on... Sorry, guys.
That's all right. No, but Paul, I'm sorry. It's okay.
Just start that again, sorry.
No, that's
Yeah,
quite all
press
right.
again.
It does take a toll.
Yeah.
You know, I'm new, and it took a toll on me. But you had investigators who literally had to step away because the detail was so horrific.
Yeah, spot on. And they're still away from it.
During the years of her abuse, Jenny says she was ignored when she made a number of attempts to tell figures of authority. But it didn't stop her. Jenny went to extraordinary lengths to bring her father to justice. She spent 18 years at university, graduating with a degree in psychology, a master's in legal studies and criminal justice, and a PhD focusing on victims of crime. It all paid off the day Detective Sergeant Paul Stamoulis took on her case.
God on legs, yes.
God on legs.
Yes, God on earth. That's what Paul is. God on earth. Fantastic.
Why do you say that?
Because Paul Stamoulis has believed me from the very first moment. Because not only has he believed me privately, he has told me he believes me. And he said, I don't think you're crazy at all. He said, for what you've just told me today, MPD is a perfectly reasonable response. And I just cried. Finally, someone believed me. Finally, somebody who was in a position that could actually impact on my dad.
Given the fact that Jenny has multiple personalities, did you doubt her story at all?
The story, the seriousness of what was in front of us was immense. Any person that would hear what had happened to her would be absolutely blown away. So doubt didn't enter our minds, but it was just the enormity of what happened to her. And with us, it's, you know, how do we prove this? How do we go about proving what has happened?
And how worried were you that detectives might not understand this?
To be honest, I expected that it would be too hard. And when we think about this condition, how psychiatry has difficulty accepting it, imagine the rest of the world trying to get their head around it. So I didn't expect it to go all the way through.
I imagine, from your perspective, failure on this level might have been quite traumatic again.
If Jenny had been given the message, which she'd heard so many times, that she wasn't believed, but it would have been a huge, huge blow to her. Cool.
George, how are you?
Good.
Great to see you.
Come in.
Despite the challenge ahead of them, Detective Paul Stamoulis and Jenny's psychiatrist, Dr. George Blair West, became a formidable team. They knew that to give Jenny her best shot at justice, she could only tell the court her story through the voices of her multiple personalities.
She knew that going into this court case that she was going to have to let people see that and know that it could be ridiculed and know that she could be accused of putting it on and doing that. But she also knew that this was the only way that she was ever going to share this story. And you know, her courage, her preparedness to do this is incredibly unusual.
I have a tale to tell.
Because each of Jenny's personalities dealt with different aspects of her trauma, it means she has extraordinary recall. Her memory, according to Dr. Blair West, is one of what he calls her superpowers.
Her first superpower is her capacity to endure pain. Her second superpower is her memory. She has a memory unlike yours or my memory. Because you see, her alters are living in different time, space realities effectively. You know, particularly those younger ones. What Jenny does is she can go to the part that was there then, and that part will tell you exactly what happened like it was yesterday.
It's like clicking on a folder.
It's almost like being able to, click on a folder on a computer, open up and read it, without, any decay over a 40-year period,
If Jenny's memory was not enough, there was another body of evidence, her own. The physical damage done by her father's abuse is appalling. Major surgeries have had to repair her bowel, coccyx and anus.
The trauma that was occasioned to Jenny's body was incredible.
It's fair to say Jenny was tortured.
Absolutely. In this instance, there was no physical crime scene except for Jenny.
Jenny was the crime scene.
Jenny was the crime scene.
Jenny's body was the crime scene.
And her mind.
And her mind.
Yep.
Coming up,
This is possibly one of the most terrifying rooms in the universe.
Jenny's personalities relive her chilling childhood.
Oh, she was transitioning right before our eyes.
And the hunt for a monster.
She's one of the coldest human beings you've ever seen.
That's next on 60 Minutes.
Just wanted to give you guys a little break, little 30-second reprieve to breathe, because this is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and get some fresh air if this any of this kind of stuff. Hey, my sister, by the way. And
Hey, but
yeah, just go and get some fresh air for a second. When talking about mental health and stuff like that.
yeah. All right, let's get back in here.
And this is where he made me get on the end of the bed and that I was raped by him.
From the time Jenny Haynes was a toddler, her father, Richard Haynes, relentlessly abused her in the family home in Greenacre in Sydney's western suburbs.
This is possibly one of the most terrifying rooms in the universe.
In this police video, Jenny, clutching her childhood puppet Sweep, walks Detective Sergeant Paul Stamoulis through the crime scene. It's in this house where little Jenny Haynes' mind developed multiple personalities to escape the horror of her father's abuse.
Oh my God. Deep breath. You can do this. Okay. It's the same.
The bench?
The bench is the same.
Okay.
I can remember. I can actually feel sitting on that. This was absolutely full.
You took her back to the house.
Yeah.
How hard was that?
Extremely hard. Extremely hard. For her, it was beyond brave. And for us, it was something that I've been in a lot of crime scenes before with victims and offenders and stuff like that, but that was an experience I've never ever seen before.
And why do you say that?
Oh, she was transitioning right before our eyes, and she was experiencing horror in there right before our eyes.
Along this wall here was the twin tub.
That's a twin tub washing machine.
The twin tub washing machine, the one that he raped me over endlessly. And
This was an investigation that was meticulous but painful.
Which would be how many departments, roughly?
It was taking years, and Jenny was exhausted. And for her father to face justice, it meant he'd have to be extradited from the UK. But in 2017, it all changed.
The day that we told her that we were going to be laying indictments against her father with the view to seek to extradite him from the United Kingdom, that was a victory within her.
What was her reaction?
Extreme joy. And then, of course, thereafter, a phone call I made with her to let her know that we were going to, that extradition had been approved. That was an incredible moment. For me, that was a great moment, you know.
Why was it a great moment for you?
Because it's something for Jenny, you know. All her life, this is what she wanted to do. Seek justice.
When you clap eyes on this man that you've read so much about, how do you feel?
I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say.
That's a tough moment, obviously, for an investigator who knows too much.
It was, you know, here you are in the company of someone who the allegations at the time were things that, you know, would come out of a horror movie. Here he is right next to you, you know. You're looking at this person and, you know, so much goes through your mind.
How would you describe this man?
He's one of the coldest human beings you've ever seen. There's nothing there.
You never felt anything from him?
No.
"74-year-old Richard Haynes was charged with multiple counts of rape, buggery and indecent assault. But the prosecution was now relying on Jenny and her multiple personalities to convict him. Among those prepared to give evidence were Muscles, Judas and 4-year-old Symphony. In essence, Jenny came to the witness box with 6 witnesses.
She did.
Did you think this is going to be a tough one?
Yeah.
Because it's not been really done before.
No, it's never been done.
Did you worry for Jenny in the process?
She was strong, you know. She was strong. She was ready. You know, this was her time. And it had come.
When you decided to give evidence, how did you decide between all of your alter personalities who was going to do and say what?
we didn't.
There was
We
no
didn't.
plan?
Oh, there was a plan. But you see, the plan is whoever has the right answer will come out and tell thee.
On the 21st of February this year, Jenny Haynes fronted the New South Wales District Court. Tell me what it was like walking into that courtroom.
Oh, we had so many feelings about that. We walked in the first day, and Jenny walked in. This was before we got to testify. So we walked in and it was a sense of relief. At last, after 9.5 very long years, we've got here. Whatever happens now is a bonus. We got here.
In its simplest form, this is a story about a child who was horrifically traumatised and was able to have her day in court. The complexity was that a number of parts of one person turned up to tell the story. That's a first, isn't it?
And these parts are the ones who are as sophisticated and capable as you or I, and they all deal with different aspects of the proceedings and different parts of the story, but they were ready to deliver a comprehensive, balanced, accurate account of what had happened to them in the pursuit of her justice.
And when Jenny took her place in the witness box, the first of her multiple personalities, 4-year-old Symphony, began telling her story. Did you finally feel a sense of legitimacy?
Yes, we felt validated.
And you're in the witness box for a total of 2 hours?
Total of 2 hours.
Are you looking at your dad?
I haven't stopped looking at him.
Did he look at you?
We have testified straight to him.
Once she started to give evidence in the way that was the best way for her to give evidence, I think he realised that, you know, it was time to make some admissions.
Coming up, Jenny takes her personalities to court.
I'd like him to go to jail for a very, very long time.
Her incredible bravery
But somebody deep inside was crying hysterically.
and a victory for everyone.
It was Jenny's day.
I want him to walk into prison with everybody knowing what he did.
Bucka. That's next on 60 Minutes. In February this year, Jenny Haynes stood in the witness box in the New South Wales District Court with her army of personalities to give evidence against her father, Richard Haynes, who had so horrifically abused her. 4-year-old Symphony was the first to speak. And within a few hours, Richard Haynes crumbled. The man who destroyed Jenny's young life pleaded guilty to his heinous crimes.
Actually, when they said he wanted to plead guilty, on the Wednesday we cried. I can't tell you why we cried, but somebody deep inside was crying hysterically.
Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible. It was, I think in her life that day was freedom.
Do you have any sense of, after all this time, what that must be like?
Oh, absolutely, because you see it in her. You know, this was a great day. It was a great day because it was Jenny's day.
As a child of sexual abuse, Jenny was entitled to anonymity, but it would have also protected her father's identity.
And I didn't want a 74-year-old man was in court today. I wanted Richard John Haynes was in court facing 75 charges in relation to rape, sodomy and sexual abuse of his daughter, Jennifer Margaret Linda. I wanted that story said. I want him to walk into prison with everybody knowing what he did.
Jenny decided she wanted the world to know her story.
I'd like him to go to jail for a very, very long time. And I hope that every moment in jail is as uncomfortable and as traumatic as my childhood was.
Richard Haynes will be sentenced next week. He'll not only learn what punishment awaits him, but he'll also hear from his daughter.
I want my words banging in his head until he's dead.
Jenny has prepared for the court her victim impact statement, and she's left nothing out.
He heard me beg him to stop. He heard me cry. He saw the pain and the terror he was inflicting on me. My life has been devastated by his selfishness. I've paid an enormous price for his depraved sexual desires. To date, I've been the one paying the price. Please, Your Honour, can you finally place the responsibility where it belongs, on Richard John Haynes, and send him to prison for a very long time? Please. Bucker.
Coming up,
I think she's the greatest person I've ever seen.
really,
She's incredible, mate.
what happens to Jenny's army?
You're going to reclaim your life.
The thousands of strangers who saved her.
Well, it's yours now.
It's mine. What do I want?
That's next on 60 Minutes. Jenny Haynes, a woman who survived unspeakable abuse by creating an army of multiple personalities, spent almost a lifetime being disbelieved. But her successful quest in the courts to bring her father to justice has not only validated her condition, but opened the legal channels for others like her to tell their stories. It is an extraordinary moment in law, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. Very much so.
And
It's a great moment. It's a great moment because it opens the doors now.
of all the things you see of her, is there one thing that stands out for you about this extraordinary woman?
Oh, absolutely. It's her resilience, or to use another word, it's the survival of hope. I don't know how a human goes through that and still has hope and still fights on and still goes looking for help and then takes it as far as they can possibly take it.
Has it changed you?
Oh, from the beginning. From the beginning. It's changed. I think it's impacted on every person who has had part of this investigation. Hugely, in a number of different ways. You know, it's changed me greatly, as it has many other people.
If you had to describe Jenny to someone, how do you do that?
I think about this a lot. And I think she's the greatest person I've ever seen.
Really? And what makes you say that?
The strength, power, you know, determination. She's incredible, mate. I just wanted to go out and smell the roses and enjoy the rest of her life, because that's what it's all about.
When 49-year-old Jenny Haynes came to court, her life had been all but destroyed. But no more. She's making plans for her future, taking a holiday and furthering her education. Jenny Haynes is getting on with life.
I want to travel and I want to make memories that they can't wipe away the past. But it's time now for good stuff. It's time now to enjoy. And if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to do it.
You're going to reclaim your life.
I'm having my life. Let's hope it's a long one.
Well, it's yours now.
It's mine, and my life now is about what do I want? What is it that makes me want to get out of bed in the morning and go and do something? And I want to do it.
It's a good ending.
And more than that, I'm going to do it.
Hello, I'm Liz Hayes. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9 Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.
Well, first and foremost, I don't know where Steph's gone, but first and foremost, I just want to say off the bat that I regularly watch 60 Minutes Australia, and they produce some really good content. So if you're not already signed up to them, I'm saying to you now, go and watch, because all of their stuff is serious, and they don't do crap. You know, they won't put out rubbish. And secondly, this woman, wow, Jenny, wow, what a person. What an absolute person. And what a lot of people don't realize, right, is so that, you know, if you, let's say that somebody shatters one of their bones and it shatters into pieces, and they can try and put it back together. And normally the case would be that they, you know, put a cast on it or something like that. The same thing can happen to the brain, right? So the trauma when you break your leg or break your arm or break whatever part of your body, that's still trauma. The same thing can happen to the brain. The only difference is that we can't wear a cast on our brain, right? So, and that's what
Yeah.
happened to this lady, you know, when she was a kid. Is it the trauma shattered her brain into 2,000 pieces, and that's where these different personalities came from.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's one of those hidden disabilities. It's one of those hidden breaks that you can't see, and you know, it doesn't mean that it's not real.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is a heart-wrenching story about what had happened to her as a child, but thank goodness her mind was able to separate itself in order for her to be able to not only survive but able to fight and get her justice. Um, and so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap this up. We'll get out of here, guys. You guys let us know what you think in the comments. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike, and I'm just saying VB and Murph told you so. Bye, guys. Sorry about that. Had to end that. We're not going anywhere, guys. Just had to do that to here. Go ahead, Murph. I'm gonna.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You need some water, my love. Have you got a sore throat today?
I just haven't been drinking enough water, and
Yeah, go and get some water, and
sleepy.
I'll speak to this. I'll speak to the side chat.
All right, cool. Be right back.
Cool. Cool. So Tiny, I know you've been saying that, you know, about, I kind of feel like I should pre-warn the psychologist getting involved. No, that's their job, my love. And if they're not up to the job, they're not the right person for you. They're not the right person for you, right? So move on to the next one and find and keep. You know, it's like when people are talking about, you know, anything really. It's like, just because you've tried one, even if you go to a gym and you don't like it, then you'll find another gym that you do like, and that works for you. Keep going till you find one that actually is sitting and listening to what you're saying. That's what it's all about. You know, I've had clients that didn't agree with me and didn't get on with me, that have gone and found somebody else. I've got no qualms with that. And any real person that works in the industry understands that, because it's just about who you have a personal connection with. So do you know what I mean? It's like anything. It could be a swimming pool, it could be a gym, it could be a psychologist, it could be a doctor, GP surgery. I left my doctors because they weren't working for me, and so I went to a different one. You know, so it just is bad when they cry. I feel guilty. Well, but that's not their job. Isn't to sit there and cry at what you're telling them. That's not their job. So to me, that means that they're being unprofessional. And you know, it's you know, we need to detach ourselves when you're working professionally, and then when you're not working and you're just being a normal person in inverted commas. um there's a saying that I can't remember the exact saying, but you need to leave your work at work and leave your home at home. And that's the way that it is. And if they're sat there in front of you crying, then they're not doing their job properly. So that's what I'm going to say to you, Tiny. You know, you know that I know your story. Well, some of it anyway. But that's if they're literally sitting in front of you crying, then they are not doing their job properly. They're just sitting and listening to you and listening to your story and crying. Whereas what they should be doing is they should be listening to what you're saying and help you find out a way to and not giving advice, but helping you find a way for yourself to cleanse the problem and like look back on scenarios and situations and find out how this happened and how your brain led it to the place that it is. But they definitely shouldn't be sitting in front of you crying. That's just not professional. Here she is. Did you get water?
Yeah, I got a little bit. Got a little bit. Um, just that was, these are all the videos that you guys send to me. So, like I said, Tahir and I put them on a list, and Tahir loads them up, and then we just do them day by day. So, if there's something that you want us to share, if you send them to me, Tahir and I will put them on a list, and then we will go through them. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I just
So
want
yeah.
to say, just in reply to Linda. Yeah, you're right. It's not that they shouldn't react to your pain. They can react. We can react to pain, and we can be empathetic. But what we shouldn't do is become personal with it. Right. So
Mhm.
when you become personal, if you start shedding tears and stuff in the middle of somebody's story, that is becoming personal. And it's not
Mhm.
about that. Therapy is about helping somebody realize what their own situation is. That's what
Right.
therapy is about. So
Right.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, so that was really deep. And so I think that's the only one that we have. I don't think we have anything else. Right to here, tell me if we have something else, because I don't think I see something that says Mike Cross, but I don't think that's for us. And I think that was deep enough for us today.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need to
Oh,
go any
something else.
further
What
down
is
that rabbit
this?
hole.
She was kidding. Oh, yes, this is the one I sent earlier today. Okay. Yeah, we have one more. Is this a video with this one to hear, or just me reading it again? A friend of mine sent this to me, and I sent it to hear. To hear, you're awesome. You remember everything. Good grief.
It's his
Um,
job, man. That's what he does. So he's awesome.
yeah,
Oh God, I've
he
given him
is.
two compliments in 2 days. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. I'm reading to hear. I'm reading. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up. Because this is a story that a friend of mine sent to me this morning. She found out what I was doing, and she sent this to me because she felt that this would be something that we would be interested in. So give me a second. Let me just pull it up. All right. So it says, let me open the article. This is an ABC News article. Pico Rivera teen dies after family says she was kidnapped and dropped off at the hospital. And this is in Pico Rivera, California. A heartbroken Pico Rivera family is mourning the death of their teenage daughter after they say she was kidnapped and later dropped off at a hospital. The Los Angeles Police Department is not calling the death of 15-year-old Mercedes Vasquez a homicide. I know things are not going to be the same. Sorry, I had to read that again. I know things are not going to be the same because I don't have my baby with me, Mercedes' mother, Yadid Vasquez, said, fighting back tears. Mercedes was missing for nearly a week before her mother says the teen's alleged kidnapper dropped her off at the hospital after she became sick. Mercedes later died. Justice will come for him, Vasquez said about the alleged kidnapper. Vasquez says her daughter was depressed after recently being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I know she took it pretty hard, Vasquez told Eyewitness News. I tried to comfort her like you're a normal kid. To cope with the illness, Mercedes turned to video games, where she met a 19-year-old online, which Vasquez says is referenced in the police report. It all happened 2 weeks ago, Vasquez says. She went to pick up Mercedes from El Rancho High in Pico Rivera, but there was no sign of the teen. Vasquez alerted a nearby deputy, and her family searched around the neighborhood for hours. We waited until 9 o'clock in the night. No response, Vasquez said. The next day, she said the deputy reviewed security video and discovered an image. Vasquez said the image is of her daughter with the alleged kidnapper. The shot shows the alleged getaway vehicle, a Toyota sedan. Since she got into the car willingly, they don't consider her kidnapped. It's more like a runaway, Vasquez said. Several days passed before a bizarre twist. Mercedes' grandmother received text messages from the alleged kidnapper from her daughter's phone. The person stated he was a friend and was taking Mercedes to the hospital. Another text claimed they were a couple and went on to say that he didn't touch her and she ran away for a reason. Vasquez rushed to the hospital in Inglewood. I was happy at the same time sad, Vasquez said. I was not upset. I was not angry. I just wanted to see her. She was breathing so heavy, my heart broke, Vasquez added. She says Mercedes was in a diabetic coma. Vasquez says police detained the man who allegedly took her daughter. But Vasquez said LAPD told her that they couldn't do anything because there wasn't enough evidence of kidnapping. She's barely a kid. She's a baby. She's 15 years old. Look how he brought her, Vasquez said. She said her daughter's death is a cautionary tale. Keep an eye on your kids, she said. Keep an eye on who they talk to, who they meet up, what information they give out. The family says LAPD is now investigating the cause of her death. This weekend, the family is hosting a car wash to raise money for Mercedes' funeral next month. A GoFundMe page has also been set up. And that is it for that. So we talked a little bit about runaways versus missing children, or abducted children. And this is exactly the point that I was making. If you are under 18, that means you are not an adult, which means you do not get to make decisions for yourself. That means you don't get to make the decision to run away either. And to take whether a runaway and separate them from a child that is abducted is really ridiculous, because anybody that is in possession of a child that does not belong to them should be held accountable and culpable. Yeah. Because that's the problem. Just because she got into that car means nothing. She is 15. At 15 years old, she does not understand. She thinks she understands, and that's the problem. Because you can do a lot by yourself at 15, but she thinks she understands what she's getting into and what she's doing, but she does not. Okay? At a teenage years, she does not understand that. And we need to stop with making the distinction between a runaway and abducted child. You are abducted if you are under 18, because otherwise we need to make the legal age 15 and you do what you want. Mm-hmm. But we need to stop that. We really need to stop that, because these kids do not have the mental capacity to understand everything that's going on and what the consequences of these potential actions can be. They just want to hang out, have a good time with their friend, or they feel like their parents are being down and they want to get around somewhere where they can do whatever they want, whatever the case is. Okay? Like, we need to be looking for them just like we're looking for the children who are being taken. because technically she was taken without permission. She is not of age to give consent to anything, because if that's the case, then she'd be able to go out on her own, have her own apartment, have her own job, vote, do all the things that adults do. And she is not. So we need to stop this, because these teenagers, and the ones that are going missing, for these teenagers, it's out of control. And somebody has to take accountability. These teenagers can't take accountability. They're not adults. So the only ones who can take accountability are the adults that they are with. And this needs to be known loud and clear to anybody. You better check ID. You better check their dental records. You better check their school records, and make sure that whoever you're picking up, hanging out with, talking is a adult. Because if they're not, you are going to go down. That's it. That's what it needs to be. And then maybe some of these people will be like, you know what? I ain't messing with you. You're a kid. You're jailbait, as we used to call it. You're jailbait. Because this is ridiculous. It's just another reason of why people make up stories as why they cannot protect these youth and these kids. Just another reason why our government is telling us that they cannot take care of these children. But yet you want to go into all these homes and take these children from their parents because their parents mess up, or you feel like they're not doing a good job, but yet you are not keeping these children safe. Period. You're not doing a better job.
Nope. Totally agree. I've got nothing to add to that, Steph, because you just summed that up perfectly. Kids, people forget sometimes that kids are still kids. Sometimes we look at them because they might be tall, they might be, as women, they might have big breasts, or they might look a certain way, and we treat them as adults when they're not adults. They're still children. Teenagers are still children. We forget that sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. Because if they're not children, the laws need to be changed, because we're not going to keep playing this, gray area where there really is no gray area. There really is no gray area. And if these children are running away for, their own safety, then someone needs to step in and keep them safe. But we just can't say, oh, well, we're just going to keep this kid with us, because no, you have to go through the proper channels to be able to do this. You don't just get to pick somebody's kid up and transport them without a parent's permission. Guess what? If something happens to that kid,
what gives you that right? What goes through that person's mind, right? To think that you have the right to just go and pick somebody's child up and take them away from their everything that they know.
Right. Because they're upset with their parent, or they don't believe her, or whatever excuse they wanna put. Because I've had that happen, and I'm telling you, I almost soul snatched that woman. If it wasn't for my youngest being like, mommy, no, get it back in the car, I almost soul snatched her. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know who you think you were to think that, but you done crossed the wrong one on the right day, lady. Like, yeah.
Yeah, just as Queen is saying, like, so you're a kid until you're 21. No, well, here it's different. So we've got different, here it's 18. So I don't know if you're a kid until you're 21, but one thing that I can tell you, as I've said many times before, is that your brain doesn't stop developing until you're 25. So it's like it's between 23 and 25. So and that is just fact. That's science. You can't argue with science. So it's do you know what I mean? So it's like we're talking about people are much younger than the age
We're not even
your
talking
your
about
brain. Yeah.
We're not even talking about 17. We're talking about 15. You're nowhere near 18. You're nowhere near 18. You still got 3 more years to get there. And let me tell you, if you're a parent and you have not gotten a teenager yet, these are the years between 12 to 16. They're going to try you to death. This is when they put it on. Okay. So understand, anything you say that's outside of what they want to do is going to be a problem. And they're going to think that they can do whatever it is they want to do, and you're just so unfair, and you don't get it, and you don't want them to have fun. But you know what? That does not give anybody the right to step in and take your child anywhere, removing them from school anywhere without your permission.
Yeah.
Like it's out of control. Out of control.
There's just no excuse for it. I mean, no matter no matter what age we're talking about, of like when be it 18 in some countries, be it 20, be it 21, 19, it doesn't matter. The point is that we're still talking about people who are still growing as people. They don't fully know, what there is to, how their mind works, and have full expanse of that knowledge. Do you know what I mean? And where it's the parents' job, or whoever the guardian is of these kids, to be looking out for them and looking after them, and just go. But when you get the government involved and stuff, who are coming in, like you said, coming and taking these children away and stuff like that, then they need to act like parents. They need to act like parents, not just shove them in a room and say, well, you live here now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, to me, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's all ridiculous. I just sent you an email, Steph. I don't know. I sent you an email with a video.
Okay.
I don't know. Somebody sent it to me. I've not watched it, so I don't know what it's all about. But if you want to play it,
I'll send it to here I'll put it on the list, because Tahir has to, in order for us to watch these videos like this, Tahir has to download them. So I have to get them to him, at least at the beginning of the day, so he can download them. So these videos that we're watching, Tahir has had since Friday. So he has a list of things. He's just going down the list, boom, 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 because I am unable to play them without messing everything up. So some brains have developed at 45. I know some people mid-age have matured. Valerie, you ain't said nothing but a word. Okay? When they used to go around saying, 30 is a new 20, I said, no, it's not. No, it's not. 30 is 30. You cannot go back to 20. We are not doing this again. Because that just means you're a plumb fool if 30 is the new 20. I don't want nobody that's 30 years old acting like they 20. Please, let's grow up. Let's embrace being grown. Just like, what happened the other day. Puffy's knee popped and he had to go to the hospital. Didn't even realize you over 50 years old. Knee pops is what happens over 50 years old. You are not dying, sir. Go back to jail. Like, come on.
Oh, that was funny. That conversation with Maggie was funny earlier on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But yeah, we've got to protect all these children under 18. Everybody under 18 needs to be protected. You don't get to make it, because if you get to make your own decisions, what am I here for? Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Like, so yeah, like no way. And now, of course, these kids walking into their own transportating, trauma. Like, you don't even know what you're walking into. Next thing you know, you be snatched up and gone as fast as you got here. Like, and we'll never see you again. You be screaming in a container somewhere. Like, because you thought you was just going to hang out with somebody. Like, no.
Which only 3% of the shipping containers get checked. So, do you know what I mean? And it might sound like we're repeating ourselves all the time, but there's a reason why we need to keep repeating these things, is because we've got a set agenda of what we're trying to do here. We don't we're not pushing any narrative. We're talking facts. You know what I mean? We're not creating stories here. We're talking facts.
Right. It's Temper says that, Steph, I'm not an American. The way I see children talk to their parents, the rebellious spirit is rampant. How can this aspect be curbed when children only have to make one call on you? Let me explain something to you. There are some parents that they are afraid of the government. There are others of us that, you know what? You're not gonna disrespect me. So you can
Hmm.
call whoever you need to call. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna disrespect me. And kids know who they can try and who they cannot try, or whatever the case. You know, at the end of the day, society has made it so that disciplining your children has become, just pretty much criminal. And it's true, especially these American kids. They are highly disrespectful, highly disrespectful. And part of it that I see, other than you seeing your friends and other people in social media being disrespectful and whatever, is that you have these dummy adults that sit up here and justify their disrespectful behavior by saying, oh, well, your parent is toxic, your parent is crazy, you don't have to listen to them, oh, they're doing too much. This is my child. If I decide with my child I'm going to be a strict parent, that is my right. I gave birth to that child, not you. If I say they can't go out and they got to be in by 6 p.m., they got to have their ass in by 6 p.m. That's it. I don't care if your friends come in at 11. My child's coming in at 6 p.m. And see, that's where, these kids think they can run amok, and then they buck up against their parents, and it's not going to work. And, even though CPS does, come in and take kids and do certain things, there have been plenty of times where they've come in and there's nothing you can do because they see this child has a home, has food in the thing, they ain't got no bruises on them. You just being a spoiled teenager. Go sit
Yep.
your behind in the corner, go read a book, and be quiet.
And do you know what? Do you know what? It's they're right as a
Right.
teenager as well to be stroppy at times because they've got hormones going on. They've got their body is changing. Their mental state is changing, and they're going to be stroppy. Most teenagers go through that stage of being a stroppy individual. You know what I mean? But it's whether that continues after they go through that period of time.
Right. And the thing is, you know, God forbid you have a family of family members that go against the parent. That's the worst thing you can ever have, because that will set the course for probably the rest of their life until they have their own kids and realize that, you know what, my parent wasn't as bad as I thought they were. Like, these people haven't done anything for me. They're just sitting up here, wanting to talk trash on my mother or my father because they don't like my mother and my father. At some point you hope that they grow up and they realize that, but usually it doesn't happen to maybe their 30s when they get a little bit more, knowledge in their head. But yeah,
Yeah.
these kids, especially these American kids, crazy. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
What hey, can
What
y'all
How
hear
you
this?
up?
feeling?
Can y'all hear that? No?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The
No,
I
can
said
y'all hear the
rooster.
music and stuff?
The music, no, we can't hear any music.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm editing some videos while y'all talking. Um, I keep saying this, and this is the last time I'm gonna say it. And from now on, we're gonna do everything the Mike Cross way, period. Um, y'all know, have y'all seen the videos where we do the little break and the commercial comes in talking about the YouTube growth system, right? Um, I just set up the email with the 4 free videos that I sent to you, Stephanie, and I was trying to
Yeah,
figure
yeah,
out
yeah.
a way. I was trying to figure out a way to send them to them one day at a time. One email, then you see it, then you get
Mm-hmm.
another email. But
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had time to even talk. And plus, I've been sick. But I need to talk to Tahir about that. See if we can set up a corn job. It's called a corn job, y'all. Where every day when somebody sign up, it'll automatically send them another email. Or we got all these people ready to do work, send them the email. But long story short, we got 56 people who's registered.
Oh, nice,
That's
nice.
Yeah.
good. That's a good
So
start.
imagine if 56 people started taking the course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we
it's
talking
very
about some
nice.
money. Agree 100%, Valerie. So I haven't even blasted we got a blast email, so we're gonna do that today. The people have sorted the video. Hey guys, Uncle Mike is putting up a YouTube course. I see you the three, it's free. So they like, oh, I want to do a YouTube course. So they signed up name, number, email, whatever, and boom, nothing happens until my cross make it happen. So now we got to go to the next stage. Just give them the emails, and after they see the videos, what should happen next? Somebody we need to contact them to talk to them about um, getting on a live stream and talking to us about how we can help you do your YouTube course. Um, all the YouTube, congratulations, Mike. We ain't done nothing yet, Queenie. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. But one of the things that we have to learn how to do is we have to believe in ourselves and make our own money. The YouTube course says, all of them said this, relying on the monetization of YouTube for money is the worst money you can get from YouTube. So if we making, I don't even want to say $1,000 no more because we nowhere near making that. If we making $300 a day from the ads, imagine what we could be making if we ran our own YouTube course and help people and teach people how to do this YouTube stuff, man. I mean, we are winners on this YouTube. Even Stephanie with all that negative feedback, I was like, I was saying to myself, I remember exactly when you started saying whatever you said to piss that dude off. Cause I said, he gonna get pissed at this if he sees it. Maybe he won't see it. But just like you, Stephanie, just like me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care who's right or wrong. Only thing I know is we did 10% of all these people that's worrying about this, the money that YouTube pays you. If that's all they worrying about, they halfway doing this job. You're supposed to use YouTube to market and promote your talents. Oops, they ain't got no goddamn talent. Don't none of them got no talent. All they can do is this. Some of them can do it like this. Some of them do it like this. But that ain't no talent. Shit. I got the talent. Jaguar Wright got talent. Take that talent and turn it into money. I'm the only one that know how to do that. Congrats to the 50 winners. It probably is 50, 54. But we're going to find out today. We're going to find out today. Stephanie faced 0F. Yeah. Now, Stephanie's cool. Murph cool too. Murph only cool on the weekends.
Me and Mike are like feuding brothers. We love each other and we hate each other at the same time.
No, we love to hate each other. There you go. We love to hate each other. Nah, but Murph is cool, man, and it's funny because you're looking at this 100% wrong. If you want to know, I think a long time ago, Murph, somebody emailed me and was like, if I was you, know how they said. I can't remember how they said it because I don't give a shit. You need to ask to see Murph's credentials or something like that. They say, give a fuck about no credentials. Somebody else was called, letting me know they seeing everything in the background. Don't piss me off.
It's
For
funny
no
about the
reason.
credentials thing, Mike, because I've sent my credentials. Steph's seen my credentials.
I
Tahir's
don't
seen
give
my
a fuck.
credentials.
I don't give a fuck about no credentials. They could be. I wish you didn't have the credentials. Fuck them. Fucking with mutilated monkey meat, pissing me off over here. Then somebody calling, talking about some. I'm like, what the hell? I don't even know what you talking about. You're gonna be hearing from my lawyer. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. Tell your lawyer to suck a dick, a baby's dick. I don't want you. I
Mike
don't
is
want to tell.
feeling better. Mike is feeling better.
I really don't
You
want to
can
tell
throw
your
some
lawyer to suck a
coconuts.
baby dick because we trying to help the kids, not hurt the kids. I know you're in the
Lord have
background listening.
mercy.
I know who listening. I know people in the background listening. They trying to figure out where the hell we going because they gonna miss the boat.
Yep.
We moving, y'all. Shit. We moving in some strange ways. Oh my
We
God,
love you
boy! If I
too, Mina.
Mina, Amina.
Say what? Your platform, your choice. What kills me is then you got people calling me, and I understand people trying to help, but 435. You should be looking at yourself and seeing how stupid you are. If we got 435,000 subscribers, and you think we don't know what the fuck a hashtag is. That's a waste of my goddamn time. We talking about hashtags. I don't know what a hashtag is. I do IT work also. I don't know what a algorithm of a hashtag or keyword. You think we should try using those? Fuck out of here, man. I don't understand. You want to help? You really want to help? Ask me what I need help in, and then do that. Sitting here trying to grow a daggone YouTube channel. It's growing. It's growing. If everybody did a YouTube channel, if we had 20 people doing a YouTube channel right now, taking the course, and they ain't gotta pay, it can be free. Then I got 20 people saying this YouTube course works. We are all in the chat. People want support. People would pay $500 a pop because they clearly know they got support from a channel that got 435,000 subscribers. I know I would. Here go my $500 supporter to help me. We got two. Crystal put coconuts up. Let me calm down. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
It's good to see you feeling better.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely 100. We was talking about I came here, I don't have no way to play the keyboard. I'm mad over that. I'm mad over we didn't give
Mhm.
the shoes and stuff away to the people I want. I filmed a little bit. We got 4 cases of rice where we're gonna put this stuff together. Maybe we'll do that this weekend.
Mhm.
I think that I found a way to bring the numbers back up. But hey, everybody got an idea. Here's the channel. We got the Music Recording Network live. We got 51 people watching. Here's the channel. Put hashtags on this channel, and let's see how that works. Somebody else said we got a what do you call it when you put the premiere up there or you put the live stream up ahead of time. Murph, you know what I'm talking about because I think Murph is the one that said this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
What
I
you
know what
call
you're
that?
talking about.
Yeah, is that working?
Yeah, about the upcoming and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
if people can go to the shows and click on notify me
Hey,
on the shows,
Ariel.
then that pushes
Yeah,
the algorithm out as well.
yeah. Ariel. Hey, Ariel. Miss Beautiful.
Ariel, we love
Ariel,
you.
I woke up late at night and they was your husband and all them was out there laughing and drinking Red Horse. I went over there and talked to them for a little bit. She picked this hat out, y'all. She said, Uncle Mike, this is a nice hat for you. I forgot all about the hat because somebody hid it in my all with all the other hats. I wanted to wear something different. So I said, hey, this is different. But yeah. Um, teamwork, guys. Teamwork make the dream work or something like that.
Or something
So
like
what was
that.
yeah, well, what was y'all doing before I rudely interrupted? Hey, I did the
We done with our videos already for today.
oh Steph, I reacted to the Maggie's video with you and Maggie on there, and then um um what what's the girl name? Um Jaguar Wright. Jaguar came on,
Okay. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then she said Jaguar said,
What's the girl's name? And you're talking about
yeah,
Jaguar, right?
yeah, I couldn't think. And Murph was there for a little bit. I did the reaction to that, and I said, Murph, when Murph starts to talk, Murph says, Yeah, let me can I interrupt you for a minute because I want to I just got one point I want to make. I'm like, man, shut up and say what you got to say.
I was trying to be polite, mate. That's
Your politeness be killing me, man. Even on this channel. Mike, can I interrupt you for 1 second? By the time you say, Mike, can I No, no, Murph, you can't interrupt. In fact, mute your mic and don't say nothing. Is that what you think? We want
I'm
you to
gonna do.
talk, brother.
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, we want you to talk, brother. You family.
No, I know. I know.
We don't want Tahir to talk.
I
Don't
know.
let
Sorry.
Tahir talk, God damn it.
I heard Tahir's voice today for the first time.
Is that right?
Yep.
Boy,
I was
when
like,
Tahir
Tahir, I finally get to hear your voice. Oh my
when Tahir talk,
goodness.
I listen.
Is that the first time you've heard
Go
his
upstairs,
Me
voice
Murph.
too.
today?
Yeah,
Yep,
today was the first time I heard Tahir's voice. He sent
yep.
me a voice message.
Brian
Yeah.
said go upstairs. Um, but um Jaguar has a funny way of putting words. And I think that's what like people like about her. I'm trying to study. She has great information, of course, but she know how to tell a story and her choice of words, because she said, Stephanie don't seem to she said Stephanie don't seem to be pretty much bothered about it anyway. Or something the way she said it. I was like, how
Hmm.
you how she put it? Stephanie don't seem much to
Yeah.
be bothered about it.
Right.
I said,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right. Um, they also, I'm pissed off with that. Yeah, go upstairs, Murph. I'm pissed off over that DJ Academic dude. He got 2 million subscribers, DJ Academic, and so I started looking at. I did a reaction of a white guy that does a lot of stuff. What time is it over there, Mike? It is 7:47, baby, in the morning. 7:47 early in the morning. They get up real early over here. Um,
They got roosters.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure DJ Academic, what is his talent? Does he have any talent? Or he
No,
just talk
no. He
and
just
talk
he
to
talk.
everybody?
His talent is to talk shite. That's what his talent is.
Yeah, because they showed a video of him bullying some lady in a mall, yelling at her and really bully. He didn't hit her, but the guy said he hit a girl. I'm VIP, so no, Helena. Um, what tripped me out was he is finally. I think he noticed he's losing a lot of subscribers. That he talked crap, and I think that he realizing what he did was wrong. But you should have realized what you did was wrong. You're 35, little boy, thinking you grown. I wonder what type of money he making, man. There's no way in the
Oh, he
world.
gotta be making money.
There's got to be, and I don't. I try not to look at the money as a point to make a point. The money shouldn't make this point. But what the point that I'm trying to make is him and some other guy sent that little boy, the 15-year-old, $20 a piece. So what you're trying to say now is, well, we even sent him money. Dude, we sent him money. Me and Wichita sent him $20 a piece. Now you trying to up the $20 a piece by saying in his currency, how much is that about? And I'm looking at this dummy. See, that's when kids think. That's how adults, kids that think they're adults think. If you send somebody two $20 bills, that's American money. I don't give a shit where you send that at all over the world. That ain't no real money. That ain't no life-changing money. It might be valuable in other currencies. Instead of buying 2 sodas, you can buy 4 sodas. We talking $40. Instead of buying 2 large pieces, you can buy 3 large pieces. What is you talking about? This man can't change. He can't um change where he living at off of $40. What are you
Mm,
talking about, little boy?
yeah,
You sent him $40 like you changed his life. Who?
yeah.
What? What? What country has the least value of money coming from the United States? I know one thing, when I send the Philippines money, that's a lot of money, but they got their numbers. The Philippine numbers is tricky, y'all. $1 equals 56 pesos. $1 equals 56 pesos. So $2 is already 100 pesos. Do you see how that can confuse the hell out of a person?
Yeah.
1,000 pesos is not $20, it's $17. But when I was first coming over here, I said 1,000 pesos is like our $20 bill. That shit is so confusing to me. So if you give somebody 1,000 pesos in America, you thinking $1,000, you think that money go far. They buy their little bit. You could buy a soda, probably a sandwich, whatever. We went to Kentucky Fried Chicken and we bought whatever we wanted for me and Mina. That came up to 250, I mean, 2,500 pesos. God damn, that's a lot of pesos. But that's how they numbers. So anytime I talk money to them, I gotta change it to pesos. So two meals, my full meal, and I didn't even get a drink. I drink water. I don't get a drink. I drink water, y'all. I think Mina got some water or something. I don't know. Kentucky Fried Chicken, 200, no, 2,500 pesos, right? Is that what I said? 2,000.
Yeah, 2,500. Yep.
2,500 pesos. Now,
Mm-hmm.
a $20 bill is 1,000 pesos. So let's say he sent this little kid is in the Philippines, because they money got to be close to the Philippine money, because basically the value of the American money is much higher. You get what I'm saying? So if he sent the person $40, that's like 2,000 pesos. You understand what I'm trying to say? And he tried to make it
Mm-hmm.
seem like you bought the dude a whole new wardrobe or some shit. That's what pisses me off about people. It's the way he delivering his story, like, yeah, we did something good for this little kid. You ain't do nothing for this little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But let the little boy buy some baseball cards or something. You ain't do nothing. You want to change something? Pay somebody electric bill every month so they can have all the electric they want. I don't know, man. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping this morning. I cannot believe
Yeah.
DJ Academic. I cannot believe this dude. Ask a 15-year-old, and then you talking about some, I'm he Jamaican or something? Like that's supposed to mean something. If you Jamaican, whatever, this is what he's trying to say. We don't do the bummer clock or the gay stuff. I'm Jamaican. We don't play gay stuff. Well, why are you asking this 15-year-old gay questions? If you don't play the gay stuff, you shouldn't even be talking gay stuff, period. You should be proud of what you are. You should be proud that you're a straight man and all men are straight. You shouldn't even talk to this little kid about no gay stuff. Now, if you would have said the 15-year-old about smashing a girl or you like girls and stuff like that, then I can see. But if he want to have sex with you, would you do it? No. Come on, man. Why not? That's what he was saying. If you are such a straight man because you from Jamaica, you shouldn't even be asking no little kid about no gay information, period. I know I'm a straight man and I don't want to never talk to nobody about nothing gay. I never want to talk to anybody about anything gay. If you start talking gay, I'm gone. Play that shit.
Yeah.
People trip me out when they get to playing. I don't like golf, so I don't talk about golf. I ain't even gonna play no golf games or act like I know golf. I don't know a hole in one. I just know that shit is hard to do. how many points you get from hitting the hole in one? You win the whole fucking game? You should. I don't know nothing about no golf. Don't give a shit about it. Hey,
Yeah.
Nina, doing? They all walking around me while I'm fussing.
Yes, you fussing.
My bad.
Nobody take offense to Mike. He's feeling better, and he hasn't been able to go on his fussing rant for a long time. Don't take offense.
Right,
Just
all
let him
right.
finish.
Yeah, just let them
Just
finish.
let him
And another
finish.
thing,
Let him tire himself out. Let his knee pop. He'll be all right.
and another thing, huh? Yeah, they can see you. Yeah. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Ouch! 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 He just dropped the thing. he the only one worried about. He said, "Can they see me?" Ouch! Oh, he
Yeah.
put the water.
Just
Now,
give Mike
see,
a little time to get it out of his system. Everything will be okay, guys. Just relax.
Yeah, Mike's
all right, let
just
me.
this is the equivalent of Mike punching a punching bag, right? So he's
Yeah.
letting off steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, let me tell y'all something.
Here we go.
Mike's knee is gonna pop. He's gonna have knee pain, but he's not going to the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah, he's gonna go to the hospital, get an MRI, and then be sent back
Did you
to
see that,
prison.
Mike? Did you see the breaking news on Puffy?
Yeah, I just did a reaction on that he had to go to the hospital, something about his knee or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah, well,
nonsense.
a wuss,
Yeah.
basically a wuss.
Holy Grace, what's going on? Valerie, Cookie laid back, cool boy. Cookie laid back. What's up to here? We're gonna do a blast email today, man. So I got 2 more reactions I'm gonna do. To here, see if you can find. We were supposed to do the documentary thing. You sent me the documentary, but it was too late. God dang it. They took it down from YouTube. I hate when that happens. They took it down. That means we should have did it when he first sent it to me. But anyway, how y'all doing? I'm done too, Plotter. What done for what? Hold up, don't y'all to hear I'm done. This is on you. What's on you? What y'all talking about, Plotter? What y'all trying to do, Plotter? I'm going back reading. Don't see nothing. This is nothing. This
Did,
is Happy Mike, Plotter.
did you get that tea?
I don't know, no, because we haven't been to the store, so I guess that's a no. But
No, okay.
I've been feeling a lot better. This stuff been breaking up, but it's hot. I'm great. Move all my stuff.
I love how you literally just coughed up your guts and then said, "I'm feeling a lot better."
Yeah, because it's the phlegm. The phlegm is breaking down easier.
Yeah, no,
And
I know what you're saying, mate. Which is
yeah,
funny.
you know what I think happened, man? I think I got in my mind. I got used to the heat, and one day it got so hot I didn't realize how hot it was until I went and got into that AC. I didn't want to get into the AC because the AC is what gave me a cold. But then I started feeling the difference between going in the AC room and not being in the AC, and it had cooled down a little bit outside. And I said, God dang, it's hot as hell out here. Let me get back in this AC. So we balancing it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just your body
Yeah.
adjusted to the different climate, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah. Okay, guys, bye. Plus y'all out enough.
Go and do your job, Mike. We love you.
What you're about to do, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I like seeing Mary Plotter. Now, according to this live to here, what? Plotter, what I do? I'm sorry, Plotter. Not according to this, I'm only the grumpy and one plot. Oh man. My bad. I hope I ain't pissed nobody off. except for Ariel. Ariel, go upstairs. Go home.
No, we love
Bye,
Ariel.
Mike.
Leave Ariel here. You go and do your work, and Ariel can stay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ariel, I got
I
you.
added you to Facebook.
We got
Yeah.
your back, Ariel. Don't worry about Mike.
Please accept me.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
somebody please accept her. Will somebody at least please accept
I'm
her?
doing it right now, Ariel. I'm doing it right now. And it's funny because I'm never on Facebook. So you really have to tell me because I'll be like, "What? What
Mhm.
happened?"
Yeah, no, I don't do Facebook either. I'm not a.
Yeah.
I used to
I
be,
used
but I'm not a Facebook person.
Man, I used to in the beginning, that's all I did was Facebook. I didn't think it was anything else but Facebook. YouTube, I never went on. Facebook, Instagram, forget that. MySpace, Black Planet, not Facebook. Facebook. It was all about Facebook. Now I can't hardly never do Facebook.
Oh, there
I
we go
just go on.
again. There we go
Yeah, I
again.
got
Mike's
yeah, that's
feeling better, people. Mike's feeling better. We know that Mike's feeling better when he starts coughing up like green lurgy.
mm.
Yeah, I'm getting sick.
Much love to Jamie with her beautiful self. Thank you, Jamie. Much love, absolutely. Mary with her beautiful self. Miss D with her beautiful self. I like when Miss D talks. She said, "Oh yeah, well this is how we should do it." I love the way she talks like a teacher. So I love the way her talk. What's up, Dragon? And Holy Grace might go upstairs. Yeah, you right about that. I gotta go upstairs, y'all. Um, Dragon X. Dragon X is the coolest, man.
So,
And
Mike,
huh.
uh, so today it messed up, but Tahir and I will figure it out. I tried to do it by myself, but anyway, we were supposed to start streaming from Rumble on the Rumble platform, on my
Oh,
Rumble
okay.
platform. So we tried to connect it, but it gave us an error message when we went live saying that something about the code or something you got to put in or whatever. So it was incorrect. We'll try to fix it, but if we can get it together, then we will start our presence on Rumble, and that'll be good. Just another platform for us to be on and get
Oh, okay.
ourselves out there and our message. So just to update.
All right.
Just
Yeah. Okay.
go and cough something up before you do your reaction videos.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, so much, man. I think this is awesome what we doing.
And
So y'all
Ariel,
take
I
it like,
got you, Ariel.
yeah,
I
Ariel.
accepted you.
Hey, you, good morning. How you doing? You doing all right? How long you gonna be here? You gonna be here for a couple of more days, or you gonna be here for a couple of more days, or you leaving today? Oh, okay. All righty. That's Lin sister. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. Let me do these edits, and I'm trying to wait and see what's gonna happen. All right, y'all. Bye bye. Bye
All right. Bye, Mike. Have a good
Love you,
bye.
day.
Mike.
Feel
See you
better.
later.
All right. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So, Steph, Ariel's going to send you a message, and then you can either create a group so she's got my messenger as well, and
Okay.
Facebook as well, and then the same with Mina as well.
Okay. Yeah, I am such. This is not you. I am not the person you want to be spearheading this at all. Oh, she did send me. Okay, so now what am I doing?
Well, you can
Can
create a
I
group
send her
between.
merch Facebook?
Yeah, create
Okay, she
just
wants
create.
her Facebook.
Yeah,
Hold on. Now, what? You said what now? Create a group.
yeah, create a group,
Uh,
or she can. Yeah.
let me see. Mm,
So if you go to what phone have you got? Have you got iPhone or Android? I know this is really boring for people.
no,
Sorry.
I have Android. I don't know. I
Oh
don't see
God.
anything that says a plus sign on it.
I came back. Guess who's
Guess who's back? Back
guess who's
again.
back again? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess
Oh,
who's
group
back?
chat.
Guess who's
Okay, I need a
back?
group chat.
Guess
I'm
who's
doing a
back?
group chat. Oh, got it. So you want
All right.
Mina? Who else?
Mina and Ariel.
Mina,
Okay.
a group chat.
Where's
Why Mina need to be
Ariel?
in a group chat? She don't do nothing. Joke, 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 joke. Don't get in trouble, Mike. Don't get in trouble. Joke, joke. Guess what? I came back because I told y'all it was 56 people who signed up for the thing. Now
Go
it's
on. How many?
66. It's
Oh, there you
66
go.
people.
There you
So 10
go.
more people signed up.
That's good. That's good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Trying to find Murph now. Okay, I think I almost got it. Am I adding to here too? To here?
Yeah, add to here. Add whoever you want. Add Mike. Add whoever. It's just so
Well,
that
Mike ain't gonna.
they've got all of our details. So if they need to message, then they can.
Mike ain't gonna do nothing. I'll add Mike just cause, but he ain't gonna answer
Mike,
nobody.
no, Mike doesn't read his messages. People, he doesn't read messages.
Right.
That's why we've all got to read them for him. Mina will
All
tell you
right. So I
that.
think I got.
Tahir will
What's this
tell you
group
that.
name?
Steph will tell you that.
What are we calling this group?
Whatever you want, my love.
Okay.
Family. Famalam.
Oh, because I was gonna put whatever you want, my love.
Yeah, whatever you want, my love. There you go.
I was really about to put that in there. That's what it was gonna be.
Boobs group, Tahir says. Boobs group.
You said boobs group?
Yeah, that's what Tahir just said.
Jesus, to hear. All right, you got it. Group chat. The family.
Yeah, I
Everybody
just got
should
it.
be in there. You see it? All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Sorry, that was really boring for everybody else, but it was just a necessity for us.
So today we were supposed to stream from my Rumble account, and I set it up. I did it by myself. I was very proud of myself, but clearly I did it wrong. So I'll have to get to here to take a look at it while we go through. Sometimes it happens like that, but in the meantime, you can follow my Rumble because I don't have anything. So anybody that has Rumble, I don't have anything. I like Rumble from what everyone has told me so far. I haven't really worked with it yet, but from what everyone has told me so far, Rumble does not censor your words, and I can use a regular vocabulary without saying
Yes,
making up gibberish words.
you can.
So
On Rumble, there is no censorship whatsoever. So Rumble is like the YouTube of the equivalent to Twitter or X, as it's
yeah,
called now. I still refuse to call it X because it's just a
yeah,
stupid name. Um,
yeah.
so I'll always call it Twitter. Sorry, but I will.
Yeah, it's fine. I never had either one. I think I have it now just because I was following somebody and, trying to keep all the social media together. But yeah, I can't even say I know how to use either one of them. So, but yeah, so I have Rumble. So if you want to, follow on Rumble, because I couldn't stream, I will probably just do a live video on Rumble just to say hey and have some content over there because I was thinking that we were going to be able to do it for this stream and just have this stream over there. So at least we have, covered the platforms, but it's okay. We're working, we're doing one thing at a time. We're getting there,
It'll
getting
get
our message
sorted.
out. Yeah, it'll work in its own time. We'll just, we'll figure it out. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're just more ways for us to get out here in front of people, tell them what we have going on, see who wants to be a part of the solution, and of course, be able to do the things that we want to do with this mission and build the facilities we want to build and have the team that we want to have eventually down the line. But until we get to that, we will continue to educate ourselves. We continue to have awareness and open our eyes to what's going on around us and do whatever we can if within the sphere of what we have, because we can only do what we can do with what we have. We can't do anything with what we don't have. And people will come in and they will want to participate, and we will build this network, and that will be a great thing for everyone. So we just have to continue doing what we're doing, and we're doing the best with what we have. That's it. Sometimes it
Right.
works. Sometimes
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, my love. But yeah. So
Mhm.
number one here is saying I don't like change. I'm scared. Well, nothing needs to change. It's just that the fact that there's certain things that you can't say on YouTube without a fear of being struck, and
Right,
you can
right.
say whatever the hell you want on Rumble. There's certain
Yeah,
words that we can't use and stuff like that. And Tahir
yeah,
knows this. I'm not talking at Tahir now. I'm talking at the rest of the side chat. And so it's going to be. It doesn't mean that Steph and everybody is leaving YouTube. That's not what it means at all. It just means that it's being streamed on another platform at the same time as YouTube. So
hmm
you can go
yep.
over there, and we can speak freely and use words that we should be using, because there's
Mhm.
absolutely no reason why these words shouldn't be able to be used in the first place. Do you know what
Right,
I mean?
right, right. So yeah, so I'm excited about it to hear. I was a little nervous too because I really don't know a lot about Rumble. Like, I can figure it out. You give me enough time and I'll start figuring stuff out. And that's what I thought I did, but clearly not well enough. So I got to go back and try to figure it out again. But definitely a platform where you can, speak freely about, things, and not have to censor yourself. So we'll see. We'll try it out, see what it does. And hopefully people who are in the Rumble sphere will find us and they'll want to participate, because it's all about getting it out as many platforms as possible. So, looking forward to seeing what we can do over there on Rumble. Might just go over there and just say a whole bunch of words that I can't say over here, just randomly. List all the
Mhm.
things that I can say now that I can't say over here. Just for the first one. Like, oh, thank goodness, Rumble. I can say beep 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 beep. All that stuff
I'm
over
gonna.
there.
I'm literally gonna have a beep button in the background just so that you can't say those words now. I'm just gonna be going
Right,
boop
right.
whenever you say a word. I'm just gonna be going boop boop.
Wouldn't YouTube strike what? What is YouTube striking? What is YouTube striking, Linda? YouTube can't strike Rumble. Um,
No,
you
YouTube
know,
can't. YouTube can
they have
strike
nothing to do with
videos from
Rumble,
YouTube.
so
Yeah.
yeah. And I think I learned about Rumble through Candace Owens, because I know she's not monetized on YouTube. So she's monetized on Rumble, and there's a couple of other platforms that Candace Owens has that I believe that she's monetized through, and she has 3 million followers. So clearly YouTube ain't slowing her down. So uh Telegram is also a platform, does not censor, ever need to follow app. Yes, I've heard about Telegram as well. So we're gonna try this one. I don't want to spread it too thin, get acclimated with this and see if it works for us. And like I said, just another platform to where we can share our story and what we're trying to do and get people who might be interested in that. And it is what it is. So Mike came in and trolled us for a little bit. That's what he loves to do. And we love to have Mike troll us and, go off on a tangent, and we just, and then he tires himself out and goes on to do more work. So that is what we do. That is what we do. It's all good. It's all good here. My expressions stay causing me, so I'll like to see how that works. Stay your expressions temper. What's going on with your expressions? Stuff they used to strike if you mentioned. Oh, did they? Oh, you can't mention Rumble, really? Well, there it goes again. Oh, that's interesting. the censorship in a free world where you're supposed to be able to speak freely is amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, they'll probably, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Wherever we're supposed to be, we will be. And, um, I believe that there's no one that can stop this mission, not even YouTube. So, it is what it is. Anything else, Murph?
No, I think you've said it all. I think you've said it all. I think that doing. I think it's a smart move to stream on Rumble at the same time as well. Sorry, I didn't know that we weren't allowed to mention Rumble on YouTube. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, something you didn't know that we couldn't mention. Shame on you, Murph.
I know.
Shame on
How
you. You
how
usually know
dare I?
everything we can't say.
How dare I? How dare I?
Right, right. So yeah, but it's all good. Today's Sunday, kind of a low key day. I don't have much else. We did our videos. We were doing reactions earlier today. So, is there anybody that wants to come up and share anything before we get out of here?
I
Because
know we've
on
got
Sunday.
Cassandra's in the side chat.
Oh, is she Cassandra? You want to come up? You want to drop the link for Cassandra? She can give us an update on her son. If you want to, if not, that's fine. You can put it in the chat if you want to. If not, that's fine. Anybody else? Because like I said, it's Sunday. I like to give everybody their Sunday evenings, mornings, Monday mornings, whatever. I don't even know where we are right now. Back. So, it's okay if we end a little bit. Well, I say a little bit early, but we've been here over 2 hours already. So, um, and that's no light work.
No, no, it's not. It's not. And it's
That's no
been.
light.
I just want to say as well, it's been for both Steph, well, mostly for Steph, but and for myself, it's been a very long week. So it's been
Yeah.
an extremely long week as well. So forgiveness if we're making a shorter live tonight, but that's why we also need some rest and recuperation. So some time just to breathe and do what we need to do, and you know take care of
Yep.
mundane stuff like household chores and stuff like that, and just to relax and have a breather and eat some food. And
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tomorrow I go back to work bright and early. So I will be on the man's clock again, and we know what that looks like. We won't see you guys until after 3 p.m. So, you know, I guess Cassandra's gone. I will give you the update that she left earlier, basically saying that, her son, I believe, was supposed to go to surgery yesterday. So today, I think he was able to sit up a little bit and speak to her. So that is a blessing, and we are still praying for him for full recovery. And I also reached out to Natanya and let Natanya know, because I know they were praying for him as well. And so it's great to see, miracles that God performs every single day. But when you see it right in front with someone that it's just no worries, Valerie, no worries. I'm not in a rush. Um, so when you see it right in front of your face, it is an amazing sight. And for anybody that has never, experienced one of God's miracles right in your face, something that is just impossible to happen and has happened anyway, it's just, it changes. It changes you, So we are very grateful for that, because, it was just a couple of days ago. We did not know if he was going to make it. So, um, we are thankful for that, and we will get that prayer line together. I was working on the website last night a bit, so I'm getting closer to where I feel like I can go ahead and publish. But I'm trying. The only thing I think I've left to do is add the documents so that they can be downloaded. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to add them. So it's a little bit weird, because this computer I have, does not have Word or PDF or anything like that. So when I try to add it as a Word document, it's not going into the folder I need it to go into. It's going into the computer, and the computer doesn't have it. So, you know, it is what it is. We might have to download those later, but I'm trying to at least get the rest of the stuff on there. So at least we have a place where people can, get the information. I did get a link to the petition, so that is connected. And then the hashtag, I need to go ahead and put that information over there as well, that Murph sent me. And I think we'll be able at least to go live. And then, of course, we will drop it in the chat and let you guys know what it is. And I want to maybe, okay, Cassandra, no problem. Tomorrow, not a problem. So, yeah, so we'll drop it. So I'm working on it. That's what I'm saying in a roundabout way. Working on it. It's coming closer. And looking forward to it. So we have another place where we can come and talk to each other. And until we come back on YouTube or the other one, whatever it is. So, anywho, but I think that's it for me, Murph. Anything else?
No, as always, I just want to finish off by saying I love the side chat. I love everybody here. I love this community. Steph, you know that how much I love you, and Mike, and Ariel and Mina as well. And we've now got a new enter here as well. Although that's like two compliments in one day, man. What am I doing?
Yeah. You must
No,
be sick,
that's
Murph. You coming down with
I know.
something?
I'm gonna go and get my thermometer now and just make sure I've not got a temperature. But yeah, but yeah, no. As always, I just love everybody here. I love the mission. I love what we're talking about, and sometimes it can get a bit deep. And if it does get deep at times, then just go and take a breath. If it's triggering, go and take a breath. Come back, because we're talking about real stuff here. This isn't make believe. We're not watching a movie. We're watching real time history being made here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to do something about it. So, but you're all beautiful people, and I
Absolutely.
love you all.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you again for everyone who prayed for and who donated for Cassandra to get to her son. We are very grateful for everything that you give, and everything that you are. And we're just looking forward to seeing what happens in the future with everything, because one day we're going to be looking at, you know, this facility that we have for these children, and you're going to be able to say, you know what, I remember when we were just a small group on YouTube, and we were just hoping we would be able to get this, and here we are, and this many people have been affected by this, and we've really been able to do that. And so I just feel great about that. And so
Last thing that I'm
okay.
going to say. Last thing that I'm going to say, Steph. You need to go and drink some water, my love.
I will definitely do that. Definitely do that. And Cookie, thank you. I've seen your message. That's fine. Um, they'll be all right. It's one video. They'll be fine. If they strike it, they strike it. They've struck other of my content, so, and I'm not even monetized. So, if Tahir has to fix a copyright or a strike, then he'll fix it. So, but yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming in, for spending some time with us. We appreciate you guys. Um, have a great rest of your night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are across the world. And we will be back same time, same place tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
We love you. Bye.